Hey, what is going on, guys? So, as a follow-up to my previous deck profile, which was on my anti-meta Geargia deck, I figured I'd show you guys a bit of a different variant of Geargia. This one is Geargia mixed with hands, mixed with Traptrix. It definitely is still an anti-meta deck at heart, but it is a bit different since it doesn't feature Geargia Augur, and it also does not feature Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos like my previous deck profile did. I actually will leave a link in the description below to that previous deck profile of anti-meta Geargia if you do want to check that out. And I will also leave a link to a deck profile for one of my subscribers, Trey Faircloth. The deck that I'll be linking in there, it's basically a deck that features Star Seraphs, Hands, Traptrix, and also features Heroic Challenger Assault Halberd. It's a deck that he affectionately calls Trap Queens, but biggest reason I'm leaving that in the description below is because a lot of the inspiration for me wanting to do this variant of Geargia came from that deck. And really the biggest difference between his deck with the Star Seraphs and mine is that instead of playing the Star Seraphs and the Assault Halberd, I'm basically playing the Geargia engine in there instead. So starting off with the monsters, we of course have the triple Geargia armor, the triple Geargia arsenal, and the triple Geargia accelerator. Then for the non-Geargias, we have the 2 Traptrix Vermelio, the 2 Fire Hand, and 2 Ice Hand. Then finally the 1 Thunder King Ryo. So that was 16 monsters. Now on the spells. Starting off, we have the triple Upstart Goblin, double Power Duality. Then for one-ofs, we have the 1 Book of Moon, 1 Regeki, and 1 Soul Charge. That was 8 spells. Now for the final 16 traps. Starting off, we have the triple Fiendish Chain, double Call of the Haunted, and double Mind Crush. I will say one of the toughest decisions I had to make to finalize the deck is whether to do a third Mind Crush and third Call of the Haunted or to do the 2-Pod Duality. But I did decide on the Duality just because I really don't want to clog with multiple Call of the Haunted or multiple Mind Crushes. I still do side the third Mind Crush, which you'll see here in a bit, but compared to like Trey's build, which has like the Star Seraph engine, the Star Seraph Scepter, and also Traptrix Vermelio that's good targets for Call of the Haunted, I really don't have a lot of good targets for Call, so I figured the 2 would be enough. The 2 Mirror Force. Then for the Vermelio search targets, we have the 1 Bottomless, the 1 Trap Hole Nightmare, and the 1 Void Trap Hole. And then for one-ofs, we have the 1 Rain of Destruction, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Torrential Tribute, and finally the 1 Vanity's Emptiness. So that was a 40-card main deck. Now on to the extra deck. It's actually exactly the same as the extra deck I had in my previous Geargia deck profile. Still rocking the free Geargia X, Abyss Dweller, Karen Rogan, Castell, Dark Rebellion, Dagusta Emerald, which I still did not own, Exiton Knight, Cowboy, Lavalval Chain, Sign on the Arc, Heartland Draco, and the combo of Ptolemaeus and Diamond. I will say, if you don't really have the funds to actually play Dagusta Emerald in there for its recycling ability, you could easily replace that with another staple rank 4 like Ragnar Zero or Diamond Dire Wolf. So now to wrap it up with the side deck. The side deck is changed up a bit since I'm no longer playing Dimensional Fissure or Macrocosmos, so that made it to where I was able to play some better hand traps compared to the last build. So for those hand traps, we have the 2 Effect Veiler and 2 Max C. Effect Veiler is for those decks where I feel like I need an extra effect negation, and is also a good side-in against Deco Sekka as well. And Max C is just a really good side-in against those Special Summon spam heavy decks. The free MST, I will say I definitely feel a lot more comfortable with playing both Mermelio, the 2 Mermelio and the 2 Ice Hand as back row removals. I'm a lot more comfortable with not maining any MSTs in this variant of the deck compared to my anti-meta Geargia, where the only main deck answer I had to back row was the 2 Mermelio off of Call of the Haunted. So I have the free MST inside, the triple Imperial Iron Wall, double Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, then for one-ofs, the 3rd Mind Crush, Soul Drain, and Time Space Trap Hole, which of course comes in for Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare against Burning Abyss and Cleaforts. So that is it for the Geargia hand Traptrix deck profile, guys. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like the video if you did, and also feel free to subscribe as well for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. Also let me know in the comment section below what you think about this variant compared to my anti-meta Geargia deck that I just showed you guys. And then also, if you are a Geargia player, let me know which variant of Geargia you prefer. I know there's a couple variants that I forgot to mention in my previous deck profile. There's also Geargia gadgets. There's pure Geargia that usually plays like the level 3 Geargias and Geargia gear. So definitely let me know in the comment section below which variant of Geargia you guys prefer. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.